I'm live. It says I'm live. It says I'm live. So let me send out a couple of links to those who do not know how to get to it, unless I do, like Mom and Aunt Arlene. And one more for Mary. So that's something I do every live stream, is go ahead and send those links out in case those people want to come in. So if you're watching the replay, I gotta go through that every time, but it's done now. Peggy is the first one to say howdy, and then Vicky is in here. Jovita, glad to see you in here. Let me see if I am on top chat or live chat, because it might have been the other way around. Peggy might not have been first, but the way I see it on here, Peggy was first. You know how to make it live chat on the phone? Linda's in here, guys. Oh, here's my glasses. I was like, you're gonna have to wait just a second, because top chat, top messages, chat filter. Okay, I think I got it right now. Start at the beginning. Peggy's still first. Vicky, Jovita, howdy, howdy. Dennis, Kathy. From Virginia, Kathy. Linda. Peggy says, I was. Harold from Kentucky, I think is what it says. Yes, Harold from Kentucky. Now I gotta wait on Mom to come in, because I sent her the link. She's waiting to come in. Peggy says, I was waiting today. Pixie Rangers made it in. Mom is here. Oh, dropped my water, but it's not open yet. I guess since Mom's here, we can get started. I wish I didn't get notified out when I so the notification out of the way, and it, instead of moving it, it took me to the website that I was trying to get rid of. Does that pause the live or anything when I do that, or can you still see and hear me when that stuff happens? That would be good to know. So if I ever need to look up something, that would be good to know. So Meg's little house in the country says, good evening, Lorie. Good evening, Meg. How is everyone doing today? I have not been home very long. I get off at 4 on Mondays. But I did not come home. I went to Amy's house because I told you guys that I traded one of my heifers for one of her bull calves that they were gonna band. They never did band it. It got too big for them to hold it, so they're waiting to bring it over here to castrate it, because I have the cattle chute. And the reason I traded was because I did not have a steer yet. And then after I made the trade, then both of my cows had bull calves. So I don't need that many. And then I was going back and forth as to whether or not to use that and go ahead and wait for them to bring it over and castrate it and grill that one out as a steer, or go ahead and sell that one and just wait on this other one to grow out. So actually, I think we discussed it in the last live stream. I was trying to make that decision. I was also trying to decide whether to take that Red Bull calf, or brown, or whatever his color is. He's looking a little bit more red now, but he's not really red, because red, my heifer Red was red. So anyway, I was trying to decide whether to ban him and keep him, or sell him as a steer, or sell him as a bull. I think I have, what's up, K Barnes? I think I've decided to go ahead and sell the pretty bull, whatever red, brown he is, sell him as a bull calf, older, after he's weaned and everything. And then this past last weekend I banded the other one. So he's definitely a steer that I'm keeping to grow out. And then today I sold the one that I was waiting on Amy and them to bring over to castrate. I went ahead and sold him today. And man, the prices of beef is up. I never in my life thought, like, well, I haven't been in this long for one thing, but I've had Dexter's for a few years now. At least 3, maybe 4. And I sold this 9-month-old calf today for more than we've ever spent on any of the cows or the bull. Let's put it this way. I've got step 1 of Dave Ramsey's baby steps covered. The price is like crazy. I don't understand. What's up, Kelly? Javita, people usually trade baseball cards. Lorie trades livestock. This is true, and I am not the only one that does it. But like I said, I was getting heifers, and I didn't want to use heifers as beef. We have a lot of things going on in the cattle industry, and it affects, across the breeds. We have a lot of things going on, and I definitely don't want to grow out a cow or heifer for beef. It pauses the live on your end. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Vicky. I guess I go back up and see if I missed anything else. So, yes. And actually, I sold him for less than what I was going to, but I didn't want to make the trip to Amy's back and forth to show him, and so I made sure she bought him. I brought the price down to make sure that she would buy him, because he's there. So the thing is Amy and them are supposed to have the trailer and truck. Well, their truck is down. And the trailer, they usually borrow trailers from either Chris's dad or Amy's dad. And I don't know what's up with Chris's dad. They got things going on over there. Something's up with I don't know if it's the health of the trailer, the health of the family. Something's going on over there, okay? So, but on Amy's dad's side, the trailer, something is definitely wrong with the trailer. I think it was an axle. So they don't have a trailer and they don't have a truck to pull. So if they borrowed a trailer, even if her dad's trailer worked or his dad's trailer was, usable, they would still have to borrow a truck. I'm telling you a lot. So Amy, she doesn't have really enough room to raise out the steer over there or the cow, and she doesn't have a chute to castrate it. I mean, the boys could have held it when it was younger and banded it, but it is 9 months old now. Amy lives about 45 minutes away, and so every time I'd show it, I'd have to go out there. And so I decided to sell it for less than what I could have. First person that came out and looked at it took it. Dave Ramsey's plan is good. We have been debt-free for over 20 years. Good job, Peggy. That's the first thing I thought of. Prices are crazy. Beef ranchers and let's see. And hard to pay, high price. Let me read this again. Prices are crazy. Beef ranchers and hard to pay. Hard to pay high prices at the store. Beef. I don't understand the beef rancher and hard to pay high prices at the store. If you want, maybe it doesn't matter to you, but you could reword that just a little bit, because I don't fully understand what you're trying to say. I know the prices are high and hard to pay at the store. I get that. Kelly says, I am working on mine. On your debt. More says hi. I'm doing good. How are you? Eat more chicken. It means eat more chicken. No, it doesn't mean eat more chicken. More beef right now. Yes, on your debt. Kelly's working on her debt. Well, that's good. So I am really tired today. Mom, no Judge Judy today. When I get off of here, I'm going to check and make sure all the animals are still alive. I came home, I saw Tucker, I saw the girls, I heard the turkeys, I saw the little chickens up front. And I need to check on the birds in the back, and I need to check on Caleb and the boy goats. But other than that, I'm going to take a shower and try to wait long enough to go to sleep. I don't want to get up too early. I already get up early, but I am like really, my eyes are tired. I'm tired. Dr. Bills keep coming in, says Kelly. Oh, that's a bummer. But speaking of Dr. Bills, Kelly, that's a bummer, but it leads me into my little advertisement because I have an affiliate link in the description below that I forgot to mention in the beginning, and it is Jase Medical in the description below the video or wherever it is on the video. If somebody could tell you how to get to that area, that would be great. What Jase Medical is a company that sells antibiotics and some of your daily chronic medications to have on hand in case of emergency. So like if you can't get to the doctor because of a blizzard or a tornado or a flood or something like that, a pandemic, something has gotten in the way of you getting to your doctor to get a refill or to get antibiotics, Jase Medical can hook you up. So go check out that link below if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, something that you wanna learn more about. Peggy says, I'm with your mom. I'm with your mom. No Judge Judy. Oh my. Back and forth, back and forth. I think it depends on where it is on the phone as the chat moves up. I'm with your mom. No Judge Judy. They keep having soccer games. I don't understand that. Mom said something about Judge Judy. I don't see it. I don't understand that. Mom, are you even still in here? Okay, my name is Lorie. Lorie. It is actually in the description below, my whole name and a mailing address. So, Jase Gentry. Okay, Lorie. Hey, the coyotes were active last night. Really? I did not know that. Pam Cooley. So something else I want to bring up real fast. I got 17 people in here, 14 thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up for me. Meg's Little House in the Country. I don't watch TV anymore, just watch farm channels videos on YouTube, and we thank you for that. So if you guys remember, often, very often, not always, but very often, Ed and Sue Sweeten are in my live stream. Actually, his name is on screen is Edward, and then there's Sue, husband and wife. They were, when they went to the Okie Expo, and then they went on a vacation. They were retired and went on vacation in an RV, traveling in an RV. And so they live in Arizona, they're out running around in the RV, and they head home. They're getting closer to home, and they got right past Oklahoma City, headed back to Arizona, and they had a wreck. They went over like a ravine in the RV, and they are both in the hospital right now, and they're pretty banged up. The last I heard, they had to intubate Ed. They weren't able to have surgery on him because when they moved him to have surgery, he quit breathing. So if you would, pray for them. They do have, Jovita, would you do me a favor and see if you can find their channel? You could probably do it under Sue Sweeten. I think it would come up. That's not what the channel's called, but they do have it like a vlogging channel of their travels. And I don't like often send people to other people's channel, but if you could go, and even if maybe it's not your thing, maybe you don't want to subscribe, that's fine, but just find one of their vlogs and flood them with comments, and let them know that you're thinking about them, praying about them, and praying for them and stuff like that, because they are pretty messed. They both have a broken back. They both have broken ribs. Sue broke a leg. She got out of surgery yesterday, I think it was. And I don't know how they are. I know they told me, but I forgot. But they're not young. So they're retired. They're out traveling, right? And so it's just a really bad situation. They had a couple of dogs with them in the RV with them. One of the dogs died, and they're really upset about that. So I feel so sorry for them. Like I don't know what to do. Like I feel so sorry for them. There's not enough that I can do for them. You know what I'm saying? When you feel helpless, feel so sorry for them, you feel helpless. So please go check out. Hopefully Jovita's looking for that channel and she can post it in here and you can go check it out. If she doesn't find it, I'm pretty sure you can look up Sue Sweeten and it'll come up. But it's just like I don't remember what it's called, but it's their RV travels. Yes. Jovita has put it in the chat, in the description. So if you click on the link that Jovita put down there and go check out their channel, maybe subscribe or not. I'm not trying to tell you to subscribe to a bunch of channels that you won't watch. It doesn't do anybody any good, but you can leave a comment in one of their videos. That would be awesome. I do know Sue is up at the hospital, and I didn't know this until this happened, but they have some kind of Facebook presence, and I don't know how big it is. I just found out about it, but you could also find them on Facebook and go say something to them on Facebook. Yeah, I hope he just says prayers for Ed and Sue. It's pretty messed up, man. They were like, just retired and RVing and vlogging it, and oh, it sucks. And they were almost home. Well, they were headed home. I don't remember where all they went, but since the expo, they've been out in the RV and they start heading home, and this happens. So, golly, let me get this open. And drink. So I moved. I think it was on the last video, wasn't it? I think it was. I was going to say I moved the turkeys, the tom and hen turkey, over to where the pigs used to be. Pretty sure that was in the last video though. Not any closer on the goat shelter. In the last video I showed you. Now if you just come in the live streams and you don't watch the videos, well, this is news to you. So we did get Curtis worked for me Friday. We got the horizontal boards on the shelter, and I haven't put any more of the picket fences up there yet. Shoot, I couldn't get a pig, but I just saw a black bear. Yeah, you better be careful. I've been seeing a lot of like videos where people are running into bears. And did you guys see on the news that video in Yellowstone where that bison attacked that man? And I don't know how he turned out, but there's a video out there where it hit him and threw him up in the air. Staying in tonight. Yeah, I guess so. There's really, not much more than you can do but intimidate, you know, try to yell at and intimidate a bear. Kind of screwed after that. The Blanton family homestead said hi. I just started this job and I'm out here till next Monday, so I will be careful. Is it Cockadoodle Sue's homestead? Mom says, Arlene, are you in here? Deandra Whitehead. Peggy said, I had a lady come and take 5 roosters off my hands today. I have decided I'm done with roosters except one nice one I have. Peggy, I was just thinking yesterday, I'm sick of roosters. I do like, there's a gray one out there that he's really, really friendly, kind of follows me around. I need to find him a home. Don't really want to take him to an auction. Then the big one in the coop, I don't know what to do. I really like him too. He's really docile. He's really just, he's good with the hen. He's huge, so I mean, like, not all the hens are gonna like him, but he's a huge bird and he's an easygoing rooster. I like him. I like his size. I like his attitude and everything, but I just don't know that I need him. And then one of the funny looking birds with a little puff ball on top, one is a hen and one is a rooster, pretty sure. But I am like fed up with roosters. And I don't see Pure Okie in here, but she is supposed to get about 12 of my hens. So I'm gonna downsize quite a bit on the birds. What I'm trying to do is get all the birds out of that chicken coop and run, because I need to clean it out real good and then do some maintenance on it. But right now I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do with everybody while I do that. Because right now I'm still working on that goat shelter, which I had planned on being done by now, or at least done enough where I could move on to something else. If I get those fence pickets up, I can be done and move on to something else. I don't have quite enough. I'll have to make another trip to Lowe's and do that. But if I could get, you know, the walls up, I'm still not done with the roof. But if I could get most of the pickets up so they'll have, you know, 4 sides covered, then I can move on to try to do something else, build something else, whether temporary or more permanent, to move the birds, because I need everybody out of that large coop and run, and I really don't know what to do with the peacock. Part of me wants to sell him. Part of me wants to sell everything, especially after getting paid today for that steer. Pixie Ranger says, sometimes people don't understand wildlife does not behave like their cat or dog. Sometimes people don't understand that their cat or dog doesn't behave like you thought they would. I still have a scar. Anyone have idea about keeping snakes out of yard? We have had rattlesnake, copperhead, and water snakes. Now, no, I don't have any ideas. Rattlesnake, that's rough. Copperheads aren't real, I don't like them either. I got a lot of them here. I haven't seen one though in a couple of years, which is scary because I know they're out here. But I do see a lot of king snakes out here. The black ones and the speckled ones, and so I guess that would make sense. But I've not seen a rattlesnake out here. Those are some bad dudes. I did get in a fight with a spider a while ago, if that means anything to anyone. Kelly says, people, I already read that. Wait. Okay, no, I didn't read that. People also don't understand that the wildlife belongs in the wild, and when you see it, respect it and leave it alone. Unless it's a spider, then you kill it. Cockadoodle, Cockadoodle Sue's Homestead. I've had my hands full. We rescued a puppy Saturday at our farm swap. I forgot what it was like with all the pee pads and chewing. Well, the thing is you get them housebroken, you get them trained, and out of that puppy stage where they're chewing and peeing everywhere, and then before you know it, they're seniors, and you got to get the puppy pads back out. You got to start buying them again. Kelly says cats will keep snakes away. My dog Dandy will put the hurt on the snake too. She's about, I think she's about 8, something like that. And she will get that snake and sling it back and forth. The other dogs are just looking at her like, you go girl. It's really, she moves a lot quicker when there's a snake around than what she looks like she can. Because her face is all white. I mean, 8 years old is not real old, but she's got gray all in her face. And she doesn't look like she can move like that, but she grabs them and just slings them all over the place. I was talking about the senior dogs. Eddie and Gertie this year will be 14. And yesterday, so I have the sticky traps for spiders, you know, the little sticky, you know, what do you call it? The sticky traps. Glue trap? Is that what it is? I don't know. On a piece of paper. And I have them in different places, and I know where they are. Because I have cats. Shing stays in the house. Axel and Shade come in and out as they please. They're supposed to be outside, but I'll open the door and one of them will run in. But so I know where they are, and I have them in places to keep the cats from getting in them. Because cats, you know, are agile and just jumping on things and all over the place. So you know, they're like under things, or so in my room on both sides of my bed in the corner. Actually, there's a door. There's an outside door in my bedroom. It's nailed shut, but there's a door there. So there's places where bugs and spiders can get in at the door. So there's one there, but I have a little like end table in front of it to keep, you know, cats from just wandering back there and actually accidentally stepping on that. And then in the other corner, same thing. So y'all can't see because I'm way out here, but I've got one here and one on this side of the bed and one on this side of the bed. So like the head of my bed is hopefully protected. And so on this side over here is in a corner along the wall, but there is a table, like a little end table in front of it, and there's it's a gun case, but it's like a lock box, you know, heavy lock box, and I have it in front of it to keep cats out. But the other day I came through here and Gertie had stepped on one of those and we couldn't get it off. She kept trying to pull. So she not only stepped on it, she got it from the corner of my room back here, from the corner into the hallway, flipped over so it was stuck to the floor, and then twisted, and the other part was stuck to the bottom of her hind leg. And I mean, she had to do some kind of parkour to get back there to get on that, but I didn't know how I was going to get her out, and she was kind of freaking out a little bit. I was freaking out a little bit too because I didn't know how to grab it, because on the other side of it's going to be bugs and spiders. It catches spiders. That's the whole purpose. I got a lot of spiders around here. And finally she pulled and got out of there, and I got something and got the sticky pad up, but I don't know how she got back there and got into that, unless maybe a cat pulled it out. I don't know how she got in all that to get to that. Kay Barnes says we have cats everywhere, and she still got the snakes. Then your cats must be immune. Your snakes must be immune to the cats. You wish you could add a pic. You mean to the chat? It won't let you. I have over 30 hens right now. Ooh, and that is way too many. I give away all the, I don't know who you're giving them to. I don't know how many chickens I have, how many hens, but I don't know what to do with the eggs. Right now, I'm just trying to get them out of there. It's not that I want to get rid of all of them. I think when JB takes those hens, I'll have to look and see how many's left. Like I want the speckled, not speckled Sussex. What is it called? What's it called? It's like the speckled Sussex. I can't think of what it's called. I'll think of it here in a minute. The death layers, I have 2 of those hens, and I think I'm going to try to sell them online or at an auction, try to get a different price for them. And then I have 2 laying hens that came from a hen house, and I want to keep those because they lay big brown eggs. Who won? Who won what? Who won? I don't know. Tell me what you're talking about. Me and the spider, is that what we're talking about? I'm trying to think of the name of that hen. Trying to keep the chat going, but I'm trying to think of the name of those hens. I think there are 3 of them out there. They're speckled. They're not the speckled Sussex. And I can't think of the name of them. And then I've got the 2 hens up front that I got from Peggy, who is in the chat here, Peggy Gold. I think that's really all that I care to keep, I guess. I don't know. I gotta do something quickly. It's getting out of hand out there with the eggs, with the mess, because it's rain. Like, it's bad enough. Like, when it rains in the spring, it's bad, right? It's bad out in the chicken. It's bad everywhere. Like, everything stinks. Where the cows are, where the goats are, where the dogs are, whatever it is, whatever animal it is outside. When there's a lot of rain, there's a lot of, it doesn't stink while it's raining, but when it stops raining and it starts heating up, it starts getting bad, and the flies and stuff like that come out. Well, we've had a lot of rain, and now it's gotten really hot and humid, and it's really bad out there, and I need to get everything out of there and spray it down, clean it out. And like I said, do some maintenance. It needs some work, and figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. Kelly said, the only thing I am scared of is spiders, and only good spider is a dead spider. And Kelly, I don't even like looking at dead spiders. Sometimes I have to fight them without looking. Kelly says, I fostered a cat for a week and found it a good home. Well, that's good. Meg's little house in the country. Sue, your puppy is adorable. He lucked out when you found him. Now I gotta scroll back up to see who you're talking to. I don't know who you're talking to. I didn't know they sold sticky traps for spiders. I need those. Yeah, at Lowe's, probably Alwoods, Amazon. I ordered a big package from Amazon. Donna Wilson, hi Lorie, been watering plants. Well, glad you made it in. Kelly Clayton, this dog is going nuts because he smells the bear in the woods behind the house I am sitting at. I know who you're talking to now. It's Cockadoodle Sue's Homestead, but I don't know what she said. Oh, your puppy, okay. Just bought my first baby goat, but I don't pick him up till the end of August. You have more goats, don't you? You didn't just buy one, did you? Because I did that once, and that's a bad idea. You need more than one. You don't need just one. Donate the eggs collected daily to your local food bank. My fight with a spider, yeah. I'm still here, aren't I? Still in the house. What's bad and better not happen, like I can't, is to, like, I don't even look at them. I don't like looking at them. I don't like seeing them dead. Like, I don't like them. I hate them. But when I see one in the house, I can't lose it. That's bad. That. Peggy said I had to answer the phone and missed out. Well, missed out then. South Alabama has a lot of rain lately too. Is the other a boy? Because let me add to that. Cockadoodle Sue Homestead says, yep, I have a girl coming soon too. Let me add to that, you don't want one boy and one girl. You want a few girls to one boy. Where's Amy? I don't know. I was at her house. I sold a cow, steer, bull, calf, whatever. I sold a bovine and I came home. I don't know where she is. I think she plans on going live at 7:30 tonight. Darlene, I have a very big fear of spiders. I once got bit by brown recluse on my hand and had to go into surgery. The surgeon told me not to be shocked if I wake up with just one hand. Are you serious? She says, thank God I have both. That would suck. I just, Kathy, mix water and peppermint oil, then spray it around. Great spider deterrent. Yeah, I have peppermint oil. There was something else in there that I have. But you still see them. I do spray it around, but you still see them. And I have spider spray. When I see one, I can spray it if it's one that needs it. There are some spiders where, like, a fly swat's not long enough. Some of them are worse than others. I know it kind of bothers me to talk about them a little bit. I guess, I don't know, but definitely don't like, seeing them. And it's like, it's not, some people have made the mistake of friends made a mistake of, like, sending me a video, or I have blocked people from my social media for sending me a video of a spider because they think it's funny. It's not funny at all. It's a real hate. And because I'm out here by myself, I would have never gotten to the point of killing so many, being such a good spider murderer, if I wasn't out here on property by myself, because I hate them so much. It makes me nauseous a little bit. It's not funny. Kelly says, if a spider gets away from my, oh gosh. If a spider gets away from my cat Dorothy, the next step is to burn the place down. The thought of a cat messing with them, or a dog messing with them, is just like, it's not good. Kelly says, brown recluse spiders, awful nasty. My daughter was bit by one. He said, can't help you then. It's making me itchy just talking. I was just about to say, let's, like, go to something else, like, I don't know, chicken eggs or something. Peggy, Peggy, no. Let's change the subject. Hey, Patty's in here. Everybody say hi to Patty and somebody else. Evan. How many goats do you have now? That's one way to change the subject. I think 7. I think I have 5 does and 2 bucks, which 2 bucks is too many for 5 does. But, oh, Evan is AKA Ducky. Hey, Ducky. I didn't recognize you. It's Ducky. Ducky used to come in here a lot. Yeah, two bucks is too many for 5 goats. It's like with chickens, you need 1 rooster to, I don't even know how many chickens. 1 rooster can cover a whole bunch of chickens, 15, 20, 30. Goats, kind of the same way. Bulls. I have 2 bucks because I like to rotate who I use depending on what I keep back from the previous year. And Rocky has all the moon spots, and Flint is polled and has blue eyes. So sometimes I put the horned goats with the polled buck and the polled does with the horned buck, if that makes sense. I'm changing the subject. What's for supper? Well, I've already had dinner and it was bean burrito from a convenience store. Me and my parrot had doodles. What kind of parrot? As long as we're changing the subject. Yes, Kelly says they are both handsome bucks. They are. Recently, I've been thinking about selling Flint. Like, I'm on this, I don't know, I don't even know what's going on. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. It's a green cheek military macaw. I don't know what a military macaw is. I know what a macaw is. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of Flint, but I don't know. And also Pebbles, but I don't know. I go to my local Dave's Market and get pre-made meals there, and the stuff is so good. Like, some of the stuff at Walmart's good. Like, some of the, what is it, the markets? No, it's not market side. I don't know. Some of Walmart stuff, like their baked beans and the potato salad, egg salad, and stuff like that. It's pretty good. We had a roast with carrots and potatoes and fried okra and tomatoes. Sounds good. It's also hot. It's good winter. Love fried okra and green tomatoes. I like fried okra. I like it, actually, I like it well done. I like my meat well done. Kelly, we're changing the subject. I hate going to Walmart. I hate going to Walmart, but there's sometimes, like when I go, it's like really early, really when they first open, early in the morning, when there's not very many people there. The thing with Walmart or anywhere else is it's not just the customers that are annoying, it's the actual employees. When I go to Walmart, often I have to wait on an employee to get out of my way because I'm looking at something and they've come up with their cart and have gotten in my way to take care of whatever it is they're doing with that cart or the little scanner thing or whatever. They just, it is so rude. Like, I wish Walmart didn't exist. Ducky has it delivered. Anyway, thinking about no shots now when the video comes out. I haven't done anything. I haven't really made any decisions, but I've been thinking about selling flint and pebbles. And the reason for pebbles, and I haven't made up my mind, and I know I just said that, but I really haven't. I like pebbles, I like flint, but the reason for pebbles is she has, her feet always need to be trimmed. She has bad feet. I mean, their feet aren't bad, but her hooves grow really quickly and really gnarly looking. And so everyone else is doing fine. And then one day I look at Pebbles and it's like, oh man, she needs her hooves trimmed. And I just don't, I'm tired right now. And I just don't want, I don't want the extra work. And I know I'm talking about maybe getting sheep. I haven't made up my mind, but I would do it. Hopefully, I would do it when I got fencing up, when I got like what I needed to, like a corral or whatever it is I needed to run them into to work on them. Like if they need to be dewormed or whatever, and a way to load them if I were to sell them. But anyway, if I get rid of Pebbles, that would be why. I do like the goats that I have, but I keep asking myself why do I have the goats? Like they're not making me any money at all. They're fun and funny unless you're having to do something in their pen, like build a shelter or something or film something. But this year's crop though was pretty good. Like I wish it wasn't a bunch of boys, and the boys are coming from Flint. That's another reason to sell Flint. But I sold them doing that with putting them on the bottle and selling them. I sold them all within a week. It happened really fast, and so this year's crop did all right. I did have a few girls. Okay, Barnes. Hang on, I go early in the morning too. Those Walmart shoppers block all aisles. It's not just the shoppers, it's I can handle their customers better than I can handle their employees, because in my mind, what I expect out of the employees is more than what I expect out of the customers. And that's not, it's like the opposite. It's like the opposite. And then on top of it, they want me to scan myself and bag it myself. And now they're starting to get to where they want to see your receipt on the way out the door, which they haven't to me yet. But I'm just going to tell them no and keep walking. I mean, you watch me scan it out, you know. It's just, I don't know. I hate Walmart, and they don't have enough competition. Ducky says, how's your mom? My mom is in here. If you're talking about my mom, she's in the chat. Eve Ann is Ducky mom. Walmart is a no for me. I do pick up and Sam's delivery. Why is it a no for you? Like, is it the customers, or is it the employees, or is it having to shake yourself out? What is it? Kelly Clayton, you should get a no. No donkeys. No mini donkeys, no donkeys. Kay Barnes says it's hot. It makes me, you know what? I am thinking about winter already. I'm thinking about how many waters I'm going to have to break already. And I don't think I've ever done that like this early in July. I don't know what's going on. Okay, everyone have a good night. Okay, see you later, Ducky. I think it says TV. I don't know. Peggy, the employee shoppers are the ones, oh, is that what that is? So they're just, that even makes me more angry. If that's what that is, coming up and getting in my way, bringing their big old cart, about running over you with the car. Like they will run over you. They will walk out in front of you as you're walking down the main aisle. They'll come out of a side aisle and just right in front of you. Kelly said, and Stop and Shop has that stupid robot that follows you around the store. And Stop and Shop has that stupid robot that follows you around the store. I have no idea what a Stop and Shop is or what robot you're talking about. Mom says, S. Gentry, Eve Ann, I am Lori's mom. Thank you for checking. I'm doing great. Peggy, they are picking for all the deliveries and pickups. Well, they need to wait till I get out of the way. I don't have to tell them that, I guess. You know, I think I've said this before. All of the crazy people in there, if I have to scan my stuff, I should get it, right? And then they want to check your, like, I've seen it like on like the local cities, what do you call it? You know, the local cities pages on Facebook. I've seen people complaining about it, about them wanting to check. And usually I go to the neighborhood market, so maybe it's just the other store, the bigger Walmart that does that. But like on their way out, they'll want to check their receipts. No, mine's put up somewhere, you know. It's a robot and it's stupid. Stop and Shop is a local market chain. Never heard of Stop and Shop. What does a robot do? Why does it follow you around? Does it have a real part? Well, like, what's it do? Make sure you're not stealing? I was telling something and I got distracted, I think, by Walmart. Something Kay Barnes said about Walmart, but I think I was telling something. I feel like I was in mid-thought. You don't know what it's for, it just follows you? Like is there like a bunch of them that follows everybody or just one robot that roams the store? What are you talking about? I've never heard of this. I'll have to look up Stop and Shop. Dollar General is getting to be my Walmart. One on everything corner. Yes, one robot per store. I believe his name is Wally. I don't know. But you got to be careful at the dollar store with their prices. With them, like it'll be one price on the shelf, and when you get and ring it up, it's a different price. You got to be careful about that. And also at the dollar store, they definitely don't put, like, there's not enough chips in a bag. There's not enough, whatever it is you're buying, you're getting mostly air, mostly packaged. It doesn't have to be chips. It could just pretty much anything you're buying from there. And so they're easy and they're not Walmart, but golly, we're getting ripped off at the Dollar General. I wish there was something other than Walmart and Dollar General. Like, I mean, I know there's other stores out there, but apparently there's a Stop and Shop or Shop and Stop or whatever. But here, it's Dollar General. Dollar General's everywhere. Walmart wants you to click on the starts at the end. I rate myself a 1 star. Oh, star, since I'm so slow. Every time Every time I have to check myself out. There is one, like it's at the neighborhood market. I try to stay out of the big store. What is it? It's not the neighborhood market. What is it? The regular big store. Walmart, Super Center. I try really hard to stay out of Super Center because Super Center is not good for my health. It's not good for my mental health and emotional health and spiritual health as I think about it. But if I'm at the neighborhood market, they have usually one line that's got a teller at it where you go and have them check, and the line is long. And so, like, why don't they open two? They've got open registers at the self-checkout. They have one person working a checkout, and the line is really long. I don't know why. They just don't care. They don't care about their customers. So whenever I can, I get in that line, unless I am in a hurry or it's not open. Like sometimes when I go in early, they don't have anyone checking out, and I have to go into the self-checkout. And every time I go to the self-checkout, I leave a 1 star. Not that they care, not that they're going to catch on. If I go to someone else checking me out, I'll do better than 1 star. It depends on their attitude, because Walmart employees, a lot of them, oh man, they didn't go to the training, I guess. I'll just keep my receipt in my hand and tell them the insect merchandise is ring. You know, they know. When those people that are standing there on their phones, they're watching what you're doing. They're watching on their phones what you're doing. They can see what's being rung up on the registers. They know what you're doing, and they have cameras. They see what you're doing. I think they just, like, I don't know. They know what you're doing. Like, I was at Walmart the other day, and early in the morning, there was an older man and woman in the checkout beside me, ringing their stuff up, and they're ringing it up, and it's beeping, and it's going through, and they're bagging it, and then one of the workers came up and told them, hey, that's not ringing up. None of these have rang up. So, and she typed some stuff in there and started ringing stuff up, and then it started ringing up, and the guy looks at her and said, how did you know? She said, well, I'm watching you on my phone. It shows me on my phone. So they know exactly what you're ringing up and what you're not ringing up. There's no need to ask for a receipt. Which is stupid. So they're paying people to sit there and watch the registers, and I don't know, prices going up, and you got to do more for it. They wanted, okay, so Peggy says, I just keep my receipt in my hand and tell them the unsacked merchandise is rang up last. That's what they check, is stuff not in sacks. Like today, it was my watermelon. But they know already whether you rang it up or not. Do I want Kmart back? Why not? Let's do a little blue light special. You use coupons at the Dollar General. Meg's little house in the country. I always used a cashier at Wally World because I don't work there, so why should I check myself out? Yeah, prices are going up, and you're getting less service. What's this world coming to? I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank you guys for coming in, and watch for videos. Be patient. Be patient. I'm trying to get them out there. I'll try to do better, but thanks for watching, and I will see you on the